Hello, welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Sean,
And I, Goofy Sean, Melanie.
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and how the theme of the episode impacts our lives. As a reminder, I am a big fan of Buffy and watched it in the late 90s, early 2000s,
And I am completely new.
and hooked.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yay! Today, we're going to be talking about season 5, episode 3, The Replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Xander and Anya getting an apartment.
The basement is just not working.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
So, do you remember where you lived? What was your first place you moved to by yourself as an adult after you left your parents' house?
I moved in with my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. He was in the basement of a raised ranch, so it wasn't really like a basement, more like first floor. But it was a good size. It was 2 bedrooms, living room,
Oh,
kitchen, full bath.
well, like a real
Uh,
apartment.
yeah, like a real apartment. Very good price on the rent, especially split between 2 people. He originally had a roommate when I guess I wasn't really moved in there. I was just there a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but the roommate kept to himself in his room, so it wasn't bad. And he moved out maybe like after we were dating for 5 months, so I just took that room. The guy had painted it this awful shiny green color, like high gloss vomit green.
Oh,
So like one of the first things we did was repaint the room.
yeah.
But it was good. We were there for like 2.5 years, and like we were allowed to make improvements on the apartment and take it out of the rent. So we wallpapered the kitchen, and just like I think we like, did a couple of small things to the bathroom. Put down like a sticky tile floor, like one of the peel and stick
Yeah,
tiles.
yeah, yeah.
So it definitely felt like our place.
You made it your own.
Yeah, and then after we did all that, so it was a husband and wife. They had kids. The wife was pregnant again, and they're like, "Yeah, we really need the downstairs for the
Yeah.
kids."
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they gave us like 7 months notice,
Oh,
so
wow.
we had plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What was your first one?
I I went to college and I was in a dorm, but
Mm,
then like actual renting an apartment, I think when I moved to Gainesville and I had an apartment with some friends was probably my first real like living somewhere as on my own.
mhm.
And then, I lived in various apartments after that. The first apartment I had that was like really my own was in Micanopy, which was just outside of Gainesville.
Right.
And it was the first time living on my own without someone, and what a feeling that was. Like, it's interesting to me that I never considered that I could even do that.
Mm,
I'd always lived with someone and split expenses and had
right.
roommates. So, wow, that was an incredible feeling. And then, yeah, and then I made that place my own, and I had one room that was like I had one room that was the guest room that my grandmother helped, and she sewed me these satin pink, hot pink, and purple, like this color purple panels that I hung all around the room, alternating. And then I
Ooh,
had one of those real fuzzy purple rugs, and I had like all this pink and purple, and like a big mesh netting over my bed, over the bed in there.
mm,
It was a very interesting room.
yeah. Do you have any pictures of that? I want to see this.
I don't know if I do. And then in my room, I made a wooden frame and I put wire in it, and then I put all sorts of greenery on the wiring, and I mounted it on the ceiling, and then I had little glass fairies hanging from the and twinkle lights. It's like my fairy forest.
Nice. How was it living on your own for the first time?
It was amazing. The first thing I did when I moved in there was a hammock out on the screen porch, and I just went out there. I don't even think I unpacked stuff. I just went out on that porch and I took a nap in the hammock, and it was just such a
Nice.
a feeling of relief. Oh, yeah, I loved it. But then,
Good.
I was in the middle of nowhere, the woods, you
Yeah.
know? And that's why I had to move because I was at marrying age, I needed to go meet some people. That's
Mm,
when I came down to St. Pete,
yep.
which obviously was the right thing to do because it led me here to the best podcast partner ever.
Oh, that's so sweet. So we left that apartment and we checked like a couple of other like apartment complexes. We realized we didn't want to be in an apartment complex.
Ugh.
Yeah. So we found townhouses in like
Yeah.
the town over from where we lived. And they were really nice. They were kind of expensive. Like I think at that point I was 22, 23. We probably should not have moved into them just given the cost, but we did. And that was very nice because it was 2 floor, again, like 2 bedroom, 2 bath, but one was like a master
Yeah.
bedroom and bath and a little loft area on the second floor, open concept. We love that place. I mean,
Yeah.
I like my house very much now, but like, if it was up to me, I would go back to a townhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
We had I think I mentioned on here before, we had this huge Halloween party in 2001, and just the place was built for entertaining, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've lived in a lot of crappy apartments in my time, which I guess most people do
But yeah, I
when
mean, I
they're,
think
first
everybody's in an
starting out.
apartment. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And now you want a 2 bedroom, 2 bath in St. Pete, you're paying like
Oh,
$3,500.
yeah, I couldn't afford it.
No. Like, it used to be
No.
rent was cheaper,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
depending on
crazy.
where you went. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that was the house you owned in St. Pete, your first house that you owned?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
same
Yes,
way.
and I remember when we were looking for that house, I don't think it was that great of a deal, but it was the best deal out of all of the houses that we looked at, for
Right.
sure. I mean, even then, St. Pete was on the rise, I
Mm.
guess, so, yeah, it was but, yeah, I liked that house. That was a cute little starter house.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Same thing with my house. Like, it will unfortunately, both times we bought a house is when the housing market is booming.
Yeah.
So, like, the first one, we just couldn't find any houses that were in our price range. We were looking for a while. And
Yeah.
then when we bought this house, we were just getting outbid everywhere.
Oh, I remember that was, like, in the really bad time
Yeah, like, what that
where you had to,
was
like,
21, yeah.
bribe people and bid
Be there.
higher than the asking price and send them a muffin basket and
Yep. Yeah, it
oh my
was
gosh.
crazy. And it was
Yeah.
bad because, like, you get your heart set, like, "We love this house so much. We're putting in an offer. Sorry, you've been outbid by 12 other people."
I mean, at the same time, it worked out really well for you selling that house, the other
Oh,
house.
yeah. Yeah, that was good. Like,
That
one
was
day on the
crazy.
market, it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was sold, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, if you are a returning listener, thanks for coming back. If you're
Yes,
new to the
and
podcast, thanks for being here.
we're glad that you're here.
Thanks for listening
And
to our stories.
yes, and if you want to send us a message, you could email us at the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com, or we are pretty much everywhere on social media at the Sunnydale Diaries.
We are everywhere.
Ubiquitous.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
The
So,
replacement.
yes, your prediction
Uh,
was off,
I
but
was way off.
that's the fun of the predictions.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Uh,
right.
s so we open up I honestly thought so I was I w I have that little walking treadmill. I was on that starting the episode, and it kept opening up with Anya being, like, passing out, she was hit, and I'm like, "Why is it going back on Real Me? I wanna watch the replacement because it opened up on right when Anya was hit.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I was very confused for a good 2 minutes.
You were just seeing the recap and getting confused?
Well, it wasn't even like a recap, like, they didn't say, like, previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
No.
it just opened with
Yes.
her getting hit.
Yes.
So, I finally caught on to what was going on when it then switched to being in Xander's apartment,
Yes.
and Anya's got her arm in a sling,
Yes.
and it's her, Riley,
Even
Buffy, and
though
Xander.
the issue that they was bringing her to the hospital was because she hit her head.
Yeah,
It was a bad
yeah.
head wound.
Traveled right to her shoulder.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. I guess it's
she
all connected.
yeah, I think she spun around as she fell. I mean, you land the wrong way, you dislocate your shoulder.
That's right, that's right. I do know that. Have we told that
Um,
story on here?
yes, because
Okay.
that was the first time I found out that your mom threw water on you after you fell.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't know that part. I thought that was
Yes.
like that made the story even better. If you didn't hear it, Melanie tripped over a baby gate while saging her house, and
That bad
you
juju
broke
pushed me right over.
you broke your shoulder or
It was
dislocated it?
fractured.
Was
It was just
fractured,
a
okay.
fracture, yeah.
And when she fell and her mom came running out, thought Melanie was on fire,
'Cause she thought I
and
had the sage under
yeah,
me.
and
So
threw
she
water
got
on her.
yeah, so she got some water and threw it on me while I was laying there screaming in pain.
Alright, so they're kinda lined up, so the men behind the women are on the floor,
Yes,
and they're watching a movie, and
yes.
it's just like the epitome of a bad apartment. Like,
They
"You want
said they
some?"
said they think the cat peed on the hot plate. So
Yep.
that that smell is bad.
Yes, yes. He does offer dryer SpaghettiOs,
Yes.
which,
There's
I
a
mean,
lot going on in this one little scene.
yes, out of all the things that you don't wanna eat lukewarm, I would say SpaghettiOs is up there. They need to be hot.
You think so?
Oh,
God,
I
I haven't
can't
had
eat cold.
SpaghettiOs. Maybe this is our next Scooby Snacks.
You know what? You are coming down in
I
about 10
am. I
days.
know. Man, I used to love SpaghettiOs with
I liked
the little
more.
meatballs and the little hot
Yeah.
dogs.
Alright, maybe we'll do a tasting of Chef
Oh,
Boyardee
it's gonna be
products.
bad.
It is gonna
It's
we'll
gonna
just do,
be
like,
bad.
3. Yep, yep.
Ugh,
Alright.
but
The
not
next
lukewarm.
No, no, they're gonna be hot. The next Scooby Snacks video is set.
All right.
Good.
Okay. So, yes, so a lot was going on in this scene. Xander's parents are upstairs arguing, and everybody hears it, but they're pretending not to hear it, and it's very
Ugh,
awkward.
so
And I felt
awkward.
bad for him.
Yes, yeah.
And then he's also Xander is being awkward with Anya because he's kind of looking over and seeing Riley being sweet to Buffy and trying to massage her because she seems so stressed out. I don't know. She was just sitting there studying history. But then he's
Yeah.
like, hey, come here, and he starts rubbing her shoulders. So then Xander tries to do that to Anya, but only, hurts her because of her dislocated shoulder.
Yep.
Then Buffy she didn't seem stressed, but she's definitely distracted,
Yes.
right?
Studying about history and the Crusades, I think?
So, yeah, so then she's distracted by the kung fu movie and she starts going off on a little tangent about how they're doing it wrong and they should be attacking this way, but then Riley's saying, leave it at work, give it a break, let it rest. But then
Mhm.
she's all no, and then tries to bring Xander into it. Willow would do this if we were watching a witchy thing, which I don't know what that means. All the witch shows they watch.
I mean, The Craft. What else? That horrible Bewitched movie, although that may have come out after this episode.
I
There's
think they
witch
would be
movies.
more likely to be watching reruns of Bewitched.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Teen Witch.
Oh, yes, you're right, Sean. Yes, yes. And I'm sure there's lots to criticize in Teen Witch.
Yes.
Xander's like, what's that, a cauldron? Who uses a cauldron anymore?
Immediate cut to a cauldron.
Cut to the guy with the cauldron.
A demon.
With horrible black light painted teeth and eyes, and it reminded me so much of the Batman and Robin movie with George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell, where
Mhm.
Chris O'Donnell takes off in the Batmobile and goes to that real weird black light gang scene
Yes,
where
yes.
everything is black light. That's what this guy reminded me of.
And then he plunges his fist holding this, like, cylinder into the cauldron.
That's his
Credit.
sacrifice. Yeah. And then we get credits.
Yep.
I did not notice anything new in the credits,
Nope.
but now I know I should be watching that instead of skip credits.
You never skip a
I
Buffy
don't
credit.
skip credits. anymore. So now we get to the apartment for rent.
Hmm.
Um, and I feel for Xander in this whole process. It's very intimidating, but it's also interesting to have that it's a realtor. Is it a realtor?
That's what I first I put realtor in my notes, and then I changed it to apartment agent, like the leasing
Okay.
agent.
All right. In
She
Florida,
seemed
anyway, you rarely have someone come up to the apartment with you with paperwork. It's like there's an office and you go into the office and they're just like,
yeah.
all right, here's your apartment.
Yep. That leasing agent, she seemed so familiar, but I went through her IMDb and there was nothing that's
Yeah.
stuck out at me. So maybe
She's
she's
done one episode of everything.
yes, yeah. Maybe she's
So,
just familiar because I've seen this episode a lot. I don't know.
oh, maybe, maybe. So he is not feeling confident about getting this apartment, even going into it.
Well,
Um,
plus the first month, last month security and cleaning deposit.
yeah,
That's a lot.
that is a lot. The first time I had to deal with that, I was like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
And then this is a pretty nice apartment building.
Mhm.
Even before they get into the apartment, there's like a nice fake ficus there. It's very clean.
Mhm.
This is not like my first, your first ever move out of the basement apartment,
Right.
right? This apartment is very spacious, furnished. You
Ceiling fans.
It's got a ceiling fan. It is decorated in like late 80s Miami Vice
It did feel
motif
that way. Yeah, yeah.
with a bed with a mattress that I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I didn't like that.
No.
And then she's also like, yeah, her pitch to Xander about this apartment is like, she's like, the phone and electricity are hooked up, which
Not
does that mean you
included.
just plug your phone in and this is your phone number now?
I think, but I don't think it's, like, included in the rent. Like, they have the hookups, that's great, I should hope so.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, there's a ceiling fan.
Mhm.
That's more in the pitch and closet space.
Always needed.
Sign me up. Ceiling fan and closet space? And then they go into the bedroom, they open the bedroom door, which why is that bedroom door closed? Oh, because Buffy and Riley are sitting on the disgusting soiled mattress making out
Making
with the
out.
door closed.
Yep. Like, you
I mean,
couldn't
come
wait.
on, guys, right, like, what is this, a half an hour out of your day? Jeez,
Put it away.
gross, put it away. And then there's a big argument because Xander is saying he can't afford it and Anya wants it, and they argue, and everybody's just standing there.
Looking around.
Yeah, look, trying there, but they're in the middle of the awkwardness,
Yep.
and Anya storms out.
And then we go over to the magic box.
Yes.
Giles is there going through a box of curses when the scary demon shows up.
Yes. Giles tries to ward him off with a rabbit's foot and a fertility god statue.
Yep.
Neither work.
Nope. The demon is looking for the Slayer.
Yes.
And yeah, he's knocking the demon with the fertility statue. And then the demon has enough and just like, throws him.
Yes. And then he kind of floats out. Yeah. My comment on this was so Giles is unpacking boxes of stuff that was just there. Like
Inventory.
he's not placing orders. He's just looking around and saying, "Oh, okay, here's this random curse. I'll just put this on the shelf. Okay, that's $20."
Yep. Best best business ever.
Business
You got it
businessman.
cheap. The inventory is
Businessman.
all there.
He could just go home and like take things off his shelf and put them in there.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah. So okay, so then Giles is recounting the story of what happened and they're trying to figure out who that demon was.
Right.
And then somebody makes a comment about you've been at the shop for 1 week.
It's not
You've
open yet.
already been attacked. Not good.
Nope.
We find out the demon's name is Toth,
Mhm.
and he's the last survivor of the Tothric clan.
And they're sophisticated.
Yes. Yes. And then meaning he uses tools
Yes.
and devices. And then Then Giles says something about, well, I don't know where he would frequent.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, we're going to use that clip. Frequent.
Well, there's no mention of the types of places he might frequent, but
And that he was smelly. Or distinct smell.
Right. So
So
they go to the dump.
then we go to the dump. And then we have a Spike cameo.
Yeah, he's just
Why?
running around the dump, picking
Yeah.
up stuff,
I
as
don't
one
know.
does.
I don't know.
He was contractually obligated to be in the episode.
Yes, exactly. And then Toth shows up and he's got this Roman candle, as his weapon,
Yep.
shooting out the Roman candle. And it hits Xander, which is the screenshot you showed me
Yes.
when I was doing my prediction. And then Toth disappears and the gang leaves, but then they pan over and we see Xander. Even though
he
they
walked
just left
away
with
with the group.
Xander. Yep.
Mhm. So what did you think at that point?
I was like, "Oh, well, it's a double Xander episode. Okay, I
Okay.
got you. All right." And then I was really excited. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be so freaking hilarious." Let's keep going.
Okay.
Spoiler:
you
it did
don't.
not.
They all
It did not live up to my hype. Okay.
So then commercial break, and then
Mhm.
next morning, Xander wakes up in the pile of trash.
He slept really
And
well.
yeah. Well, he probably was like knocked. Well, I was gonna say maybe knocked unconscious, but the other half wasn't.
Well, I don't know. He goes home, but he's locked out of the
Mhm.
basement. Looks inside and sees the other Xander, who I took to calling X2.
Yeah.
X1 and X2. He's confused, but smartly says, "I've got to find Buffy."
Bothers me. Like, how you
Oh,
don't like how
what?
you don't like it when they call him Zand
I hate it.
when he refers to Anya as On.
Did he call her on?
Oh yeah, when he was knocking
Oh,
on the door and it was locked, Anya, On.
on? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, I don't bother. I don't like that either. Okay. So now he's at a public phone booth.
Yes.
Remember those?
So
There is a WP widespread panic sticker on that phone booth. There's
also a
leftover
leftover
salmon.
salmon flyer, which is the third time I've seen it in the show.
Mhm. And there's also another one that I couldn't really read. It looked like it said red meat.
Oh,
I don't know if that's another band. Let's look that up right now, shall we?
all right.
We are here for knowledge. Buffy,
And
red
bands with
meat
food in the name.
band. Yes. Looks like the band here. Okay, let's see. Reddit. Thank goodness for Reddit.
Oh yeah.
First scene is season 4, episode 1. The Iowa flag with red meat instead of Iowa in red letters on the flag. Then again seen on a phone booth in season 5, episode 3.
Oh,
Possibly a band? Let's see. There's a fan theory that's been going around for a while. I think I remember seeing it in GeoCities. Let's see. We
wow.
know Riley's from Iowa. Okay. Have you ever heard of like loose meat sandwiches? That's like a
Yes.
Midwest thing.
Yeah.
So Riley's from Iowa. Everything is somewhat normal until he leaves and Buffy spirals. Da, 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 da. Then okay, this is all spoilers for me. Somebody has
Yeah.
to work at the
Don't read
double.
anymore.
Okay, all right. Okay. So I don't know. I would say it's a band.
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay, so then as he calls Buffy, X2 walks by
Hmm.
and looks very put together.
Yeah. Very suave.
He is very suave. And so X1 hangs up on Buffy. And then we're in Buffy's room and there's another widespread panic poster on her wall.
Yes, I did see that.
Okay, good. And then she's talking about how she's got it covered with her weapons from A to Z, axe to the other axe. I thought was pretty funny. Yeah. Lee is worried about her, of course. That is his job, isn't it? But
Yeah.
then they just make out.
Again,
Yeah.
Dawn is there to make vomit noises.
Yes. And then I said, this whole interaction in this scene between Dawn and Buffy is such a great representation of a stupid sibling fight.
Yes, absolutely.
It was so well written.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like,
My it was
I'm
just
not
perfect.
touching you.
Yep,
I'm
yep,
not.
yep.
I'm not in your room.
I'm in the hallway.
I'm in the hallway. Mom, tell her I could be in the hallway. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sounds like an argument I would have had with my brother for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh. And then we have the Joyce cameo.
yep.
And then I put like she had to come into work. She had to rehearse for this
Yep.
scene. She had to come into work,
Makeup.
sit through hair and makeup, and then deliver those lines.
Say she
And
had a
that was her
headache.
contribution to this episode.
Yep.
And might be the only time I ever say this, but I am sorry. I am sorry, Joyce, Miss Sutherland. They did you wrong in this episode.
Absolutely. All right, so that's when we meet her. That's what we're asking her. How was
What?
it when you had to go to work
Yes.
for those
Like,
3
and how
lines?
long did she have to sit there and wait for her scene? That's gonna be so
Oh,
annoying as an actor.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so now we have Spike's scene too,
Yes, he did come back.
which again, I don't know why we needed this scene where he's putting together the mannequin parts that he found at the dump and he's making her
Puts on
look
a
all nice with the blonde wig. And it's like, oh, I thought maybe he misses Harmony. He's making her look like Harmony. And oh, that's
huh?
sweet. No, then he kicks her over and it's supposed to be Buffy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
But
good. We're
but
bordering on
what
obsession.
but what? Why do we need that?
Fair
I don't know.
question.
I don't know. Okay, so now X2 is at the construction site where Xander works.
Yep.
Or even Xander knew the job was winding down, and this was probably like the end of his construction job. But
Yep.
X2 is there. He's putting in the work in his
Yep.
khakis and button-down shirt.
It's just yep.
Yeah. Yep. X1 is still creeping and watching him from behind, this time from behind a porta potty.
Which somebody opens and slams him right in the head.
Yep. Poor X1. X2 gets called into the boss's office
Mhm.
because, the job is ending, so he's talking to all the guys. But the boss is not gonna lay off Xander. He's like, "Hey, you've been doing a good job, and I want to consider you for this other job, and it's
Yeah,
even
full
a
time.
full-time pay raise." Which is interesting because the boss is basing all of this on work that Goofy Xander was doing,
He had it in
throughout,
him. He
right?
had it in him all along.
Yeah. But of course, X1 doesn't see it that way. He's so
No, he
down on
thinks
himself. Yeah.
yep.
So X2, I said, is definitely off. There's something weird about him. Not sure what the deal was. I said he's acting kind of creepy. And what's that coin in his hand? Is
Mhm.
that coin? Yes. And then we go to X2 is signing the lease at the fancy apartment. And I said, the realtor, aside from being flirty with him, this is a bad risk for her as a realtor or an apartment manager. She already was just listening to him at their last meeting talk about how he had no money and couldn't afford this place and was getting laid off and da 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 da. She's
But his
pretty stupid.
credit checked out because if the credit score is good, apparently you can do anything.
I guess so. But
And
yeah,
ran
she's very flirty with him. Very
like
aggressively flirty.
offensively so. Yeah.
Yeah, like here's my number. Call me tonight. Ugh. X1 Xander is out in the hallway over listening, eavesdropping on them against a very obviously fake wall. Because every
Yes.
time he does this, the wall does this. X2 calls Anya and says, I have a surprise for you. Meet me at the apartment.
And he
And then
goes out into
and
the
then he
hallway,
leaves. Yep.
and X1 jumps him.
And then X2 runs away. X1 goes to Giles's place thinking, he still needs to talk to Buffy.
Yep.
But X2 beat him there. And X2 is telling them all about the phony Xander, X1, that he's a face stealer.
Yep. And Buffy's like, all right, we got to kill it.
I know. Yeah, okay. So then X1, who is a mess at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just in shambles. Goes to Willow's dorm room. He's going to prove to her that he's the real Xander. reciting memories that they would share and only they would know.
And doing the Snoopy dance.
Okay, yes, and that was funny. But what bothered me about this scene was like he's picking up these like really like obscure weird memories. It's like how about the fact that we were in an adulterous relationship and shared these intimate moments that ruined our other relationships?
All right. So let's say you were hit by Toth's staff and you were split in two. What would you say to convince me it was
Zach
really you?
Babka.
Okay.
I would just name any of the stupid band names we've come up with, or Zach Babka, or I'd say Sean. Sean, it's too much, Sean. It's too much.
All right.
Nobody. Have we talked? Did we do that story? No.
I don't think we've done Zach Bobka. No.
All of these
So,
stories, all of these codes are, of course, from Sean and I in altered states of perception from
and
some
I was
illicit substance.
and I was trying to say Billy Zabka from the
Yes.
Karate Kid.
Yes.
And it came out as Zach Bobka. But just the way
Zach
I even
Babka.
said it. Yeah, it's Zach Bobka.
I still have it
And
saved. We can post it if you like.
oh yes,
Zach
yes, please.
Babka. We've created a
Uh,
whole biography for this guy. Zach Babka.
yeah, the last time Melanie was down, she surprised me at the airport with the big sign that said Bobka. She also had a very cool shirt made for Christmas, which maybe I'll wear the next episode.
Oh,
And it says a Zach Bobka production.
yes. He's our guy. So I think we must have talked about the Snoopy dance because it was in another episode, right?
Yeah, it was mentioned way back, I think season 2.
Yeah.
Pretty funny though watching him do it.
Yes. Yeah. He was wholeheartedly into that
Oh yeah.
dance.
He was committed.
Willow, I have no idea what's going on, she says, but of course you're Xander. She believes him right away.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good on her. And then back at Giles's, I said example number 9594 as to why these people are the worst friends. Like none of them look at this guy and think, "Hey, Xander doesn't dress like this or talk like this," or it doesn't
Yeah.
occur to them even for an instant that this could be the dupe.
Right.
Hey. Ay, ay, ay. So, and then they say, okay, Toth, we got to find the imposter and kill it, right?
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Uh,
what? You have something else?
no, keep going.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, X1 and Willow figure out about Toth.
Yes.
And then Xander has a good, honest what's the word I'm looking for? Self-perception of his role
Yeah.
and who he is in the grand scheme. And then he has such a heartbreaking line. I'm just another great humiliation.
Yeah.
That is
That's
such a great line. That is just great writing.
Mhm.
Dare I say, that line really got me. As much as I don't like what it evokes, and poor
Yeah.
Xander, but yeah, good line.
5. There's a reason it's my favorite.
Oh, okay, all right. X2 seems to be doing everything better than him. Maybe I should just give up and let him have the life.
Aw.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Except he remembers Anya.
Willow then kind of calls him on that, like, you're just thinking about Anya now.
Yeah. But then he's like, Anya, she won't know. Again, how could your girlfriend not
No.
know?
Yeah.
Because you're all awful. But this kicks X1 into gear. And Willow's reaction when he says, I need her. And she goes, really? And the look on your
Yes.
face. Oh my gosh, I laughed.
That was good.
Yes.
And then he's running out, and because you called him on, you're just thinking about Anya now. And he said, "Well, something like next time you have an evil twin, you'll understand, and then you'll handle it well." And
Yeah.
she said, "I think I handled it just fine."
That's right.
So
She got it.
when you were predicting the plot for Doppelgangland, you actually said that Xander was a doppelganger and he was going to be something like he was going to be split in two. I'll send you the
Oh.
exact clip.
Everybody's going to have a double. And so there's going to be a fight scene where Buffy is going to be fighting against like Xander, like otherworld Xander, but she's not going to know if it's otherworld or real Xander. And the two Xanders are going to be standing there and going, I'm real Xander. No, I'm real Xander. Doppelgangland.
So when you
look at
said that,
me. Ooh, I was
it
thinking
was
far ahead.
so hard to keep a straight face.
Well, okay, so now that's 2 of the Scoobies that have had doppelgangers. I wonder if they're going to go for a third.
If there is a
Somebody
third,
else,
who's
a
next?
double. I don't know. Who would be fun? I mean, Buffy. 2 Buffys. I guess that's all. Yeah, I guess Buffy. That'll be interesting.
All right.
Well,
We
like
shall
they
see.
said at the end, like if they could switch, put Buffy into the Buffy high school or Buffy, regular Buffy and then Slayer Buffy. I could see that.
Yeah. The return of Toth.
Yeah. Toth 2. So, okay, now we're at the new apartment. Oh no, X1 is at the basement and now is no longer locked out. Yay.
Mhm.
Finds the message on the answering machine telling Anya to go to the apartment.
Oh, I didn't think that was the basement. I thought that was Anya's place.
Oh, maybe that was Anya's place. I didn't think about it.
Okay.
Okay. And then because then he's searching in the dresser.
Yeah, but it was Anya's gun.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, she mentioned something about they have my gun, and then Riley went, "You have a gun?"
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that must be it. Okay. And then at the new apartment, X2 and Anya are there, and he's being all nice. He's like, "This is all for you," because he's got his shit together, man. And then kissing, and then Anya's like, "What's next?" And let me just tell you, as a woman in the 20th, 21st century, I can relate to this. Not have being someone who was immortal and now is not, but there is definitely pressure on women with this freaking schedule. Like these are the things you're supposed to do in life.
Yeah.
That's tough. So I can even imagine tougher for her now that she's got to deal with her mortality. I can't believe this is what I'm talking about. I can't believe that I am on this podcast and I am defending this. All right. What have you done to me, Sean? Okay, so X2 has insight as to what's bothering her. It's that she's human and she's going to age and die.
Right.
So she's feeling like she has to get this stuff done.
Yep. And hurting her shoulder, I think, really kicked it off because first time she was hurt and realizing she's truly mortal.
Yeah. So then enter X1. And then his big argument to Anya as to why he's the real Xander is he goes, "No, that's it."
Yep.
Poor X1. Poor pathetic X1. Okay, so then do you have something else to add?
No, I was going to go to the next scene, but you got it.
You go, Sean.
All right. Over at Giles's, Willow bursts in and reveals that she was with the real Xander.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that the rod device is called a ferula gemina, which in Latin means twin rods or twin wands.
That makes sense. Gemini, twins.
I've seen that movie.
The twins and their rods.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And the weapon, like it could be used to split a person's like persona into two. Toth was going to use it, like you mentioned before, on Buffy to turn her into like Slayer Buffy and just person Buffy. And we find out you kill one, the other one dies.
Yeah. So then both Xanders and Anya are at the apartment and there's a showdown and X1 has the gun and then there's a tussle.
Yes.
And then Buffy and Riley are driving to the apartment, I guess, and they have a conversation. She says, "Do you wish I was hit with the beam?" And he's a good boyfriend. No. He wants the whole enchilada. He wants it. Yep. Loves her. Yep. Back at the apartment, they're fighting over the gun. Oh.
Before we go back to the apartment.
Yes.
While Riley and Buffy are talking and he's saying he loves all of her, he mentions even the bad ice skating movie obsession.
Yes.
So immediately my mind went to the one with Moira Kelly. Topic.
What?
Topic.
That was the name of the movie?
No, I don't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, Topic.
I was asking you.
Topic. That was the worst movie ever. Let's see.
Like, in my mind, I keep
Moira
thinking
Kelly.
Cool Runnings, and I know that's not
No,
it.
that's not it. Moira
Oh.
Kelly. Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
Yes.
So there's that. I'm trying to think of other ice skating movies.
Ice Castles.
Never heard of it.
No, ice skating movie. Cutting Edge. Blades of Glory with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
I Tanya.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
Ice Castles was like in early 80s. Ice Princess, Ice Girls.
Michelle Trachtenberg was in Ice Princess.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so they do exist.
They do. There's a lot of them. So Christmas on Ice.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Ice Palace Romance. There's some bad ones.
Okay.
So, no shortage. Okay, so then the gunfight, or where they're fighting over the gun. X2 gets the gun.
Mhm.
Buffy and Riley come in. Buffy intercedes and gets the gun. Right?
And throws both of them over into the corner.
Yes, tells them that they're both Xander and explains what happened. We're going to go back to Giles's, but Toth enters with his rod. His Toth rod. And then we have our stunt double fight.
Was it noticeable?
No, not as bad this time, no.
Okay,
No,
all right.
no. And then Buffy defeats Toth with the sword that was in a bag that Riley throws to her with both hands. Oh, I took a screen grab of this. He's grabbing that blade to throw to her.
He is a very skilled ex-military person. He
Okay.
could
They
do
go
it.
through sword grabbing drills.
In the initiative, yes.
Yes. So, okay. So then we're back at the magic shop and we've got the Xanders and Anya is totally into the two Xanders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could just take
Yeah.
them home for the night.
Yeah. And I just wrote, I didn't take a lot of notes for this scene, just that they were both pretty cringe in this scene.
Yes.
Two of them together.
Riley wants to do experiments on them, and then there's
Spell.
a funny, there's a funny Star Trek reference.
There are a couple
Phyllis
Star
Wolf.
Trek references in this episode.
Do you remember the original Star Trek episode where Kirk got split into two?
I did not, while I was watching this, think I read it in the trivia and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't pick up on that. But
Me too.
surely I've seen that episode.
Okay. So the spell to end it is pretty lame.
Let the spell be ended.
That's it.
No Latin or anything.
No, I mean, they were drawing stuff on the floor. There was candles, so I'm assuming that played into it. But they're merged.
Yeah.
We didn't mention this whole time that Xander's twin, or Nicholas Brendan's twin brother, was the other actor, the other Xander.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't even know if I knew he had a twin.
Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast once.
Oh, well, of course I knew he had a twin, and yes, that makes sense.
Because we were talking about twins in Doppelgangland, and somehow it came up like halfway through, and you said Nicolin. You said Nicholas. You said Nicholas Brendan is a twin, and you didn't lead with that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Okay,
I stand by that. Okay, so now we're in our little epilogue moment where they're packing up the basement. A new confident Xander convinces Anya to carry a box for him. He's assertive.
Even though she wanted to load up Buffy like a pack mule.
That's right. We have a little moment between Riley and Xander where Riley talks about his two halves. And then he says, part of him knows that Buffy, that she's the one, but she doesn't love me. Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like you were sure you were in, but the other person didn't feel that way?
I was sure I was in, but I knew pretty well that they didn't feel that way.
Oh,
it didn't last long.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when this first aired and he said that. I remember my jaw hitting the floor a little bit.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, there's some moments in this one. Some heartstring pullers.
Yep.
So, how many steaks would you give this one?
3.5.
Okay. I gave it 3.75.
Oh.
I will say, I really thought, like I said it earlier, when I figured out there were going to be 2 Xanders, I thought it was going to be freaking hilarious.
Hmm.
And it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go in that sense. It was more
Right.
of a dealing with duality kind of thing, I guess. Is that a lost opportunity? I don't know.
There was some humor in it, but the humor
Yeah.
definitely wasn't the focus of it.
Right. Yeah. Yep. What is up next?
Next, season 5, episode 4, Out of My Mind.
Out of My Mind
Hmm.
is either they're going to forget someone exists,
Oh.
or out of my mind could mean like somebody is crazy out of their mind. Oh, I'm going to go with Spike. Spike is going out of his mind. Like you said, he's getting obsessive about Buffy. So he's like out of his mind, obsessive.
Okay.
Or they forgot
Yeah.
about somebody. I would like to see that one.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I have a screenshot for you.
Oh, screenshot. Slapshot. It is a Spike. He's obsessed and he's half naked and she's wearing leather pants or red jeans. Or maybe she's out of her mind. Maybe I think there's some kind of something going around Sunnydale and they're all out of their minds.
All right.
That's what I think.
We shall see.
All right.
Did you have a favorite line from this episode?
Oh, I would say it was either I'm just another great humiliation, just for the writing. That's such a good line. Or I also liked when Xander said, "Don't get your hopes all carbonated."
Yep. I think it was Anya's little thing at the end where she wanted to take them both home. It just made me laugh.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Anya. Wow.
Yep. So we're 3 episodes in now.
Yes.
Not a lot of Dawn in this one. She was there, but
Just in the beginning.
just in the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah. No Tara either.
Nope.
No. All
But we
right.
always have Joyce.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You want to tell everyone about our socials?
I would love to do that. You guys, you can find us pretty much everywhere on the socials. We are at the Sunnydale Diaries. You can also email us, like Sean said earlier, at the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. You can go to our website, thesunnydalediaries.com, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff there. You can get links to our episodes. You can get in touch with us from there, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a contact
You
form.
can get an invite to our Discord server. You can get links to our merch on Zazzle. You can get a link to my fused glass store, Bright Blossom Glass, on Etsy. Did I forget anything?
I think you got it all.
All right. Hey, and if you can, if your streaming service allows, please leave us a review if you've enjoyed this podcast.
All right. So we will be back in 2 weeks. And I do know the last episode was a little late. That was on me. I was traveling.
Sorry.
So Out of Mind will be out on Monday, February 9th.
So we will see you guys there.
Yeah. All right. Bye.